Good morning. Thanks for joining me. I'd like to meet you in person here in the showroom, but tough times call for tough measures, and we're going to do our best to make use of this program Zoom to give you a sense of what the kitchen looks like. I can walk you through some of the details we show in our showroom here. I can show you some color samples. I've got a sample door here. I also want to start off by sharing a file with you here, which is a perspective view of your kitchen. This will let us get an overview of what the space looks like. The details are not here. The details will be spelled out on a floor plan that we'll look at separately. That gives you the actual sizes of the cabinets and the description of what's in each cabinet. This gives you a sense of what the room's going to look like. We look at the refrigeration side of the room along this bank. This is the wall we're building for the laundry area, and then immediately to the left of that is refrigeration. Well, we're putting a finished panel on the left side of the refrigerator, and it's a deep panel, so we're fully encasing the refrigerator. It's going to look built in. It's a much more custom look. Also gives us the ability up above the refrigerator to have a deep cabinet that'll have vertical partitions in it, and I'll show you those in the showroom. To the left, two big wall cabinets. These are going to be dish storage, since we're immediately across from the dishwasher, perhaps auxiliary food storage. Down below, base cabinets. These first two base cabinets have top drawers. The doors open up and they're adjustable rollout shelves. So these rollouts, you have easy access, but they're adjustable. So if we have things that are of an odd height and they don't fit in the pot and pan drawers by the cooking area, we can fit them here and adjust the heights of the rollouts to accommodate those odd heights. At the end of the run, I've got a bank of 4 drawers. So this is giving us lots of individual organization. We're immediately adjacent to the dining area, so I can easily see this being silverware. It can be placemats, it can be tablecloth linens, things that service the dining area. On the opposite side of the room, we're looking at our primary kitchen area, basically. We've got our range. Above the range is a microwave hood, and this microwave hood can be ducted directly out the back wall. So the cabinet above it won't be impeded by ductwork. You can get good storage up above it. Left and right, these are almost 3 feet wide. We've got ample storage here. So I'm guessing almost all the food goes into these wall cabinets, freeing up the buffet area to be more dish storage. Down below, as I mentioned, pot and pan drawers. So these are almost 3 feet wide. These are deep drawers. So you open it up, grab your pots and pans and go. It's easy access. Again, what I mentioned, they are a certain height. So if something doesn't quite fit, that's why we have the adjustable rollouts. Then what we look at is our cleanup area. We've got the sink centered directly underneath the window, sink base cabinet, which will be for plumbing, and you can keep cleaning supplies in there. But to the left, we have a double trash pullout for trash and recycle with a functioning drawer above it, and we'll see this in the showroom as well. To the right is our dishwasher. So this is the ideal cleanup center. Again, I end the run with another bank of 4 drawers. So this is giving us 8 drawers. It gives us lots of organization for, it's the junk drawer, or it's all the different things that are going to service the dining room. It's silverware. It's really good organization. So this is the general overview of the space itself. As I show you these items that I'm mentioning, the tray dividers up above the refrigerator is sort of hard to picture without actually seeing it. We have an example here in our showroom that's done in an oven cabinet. Now this isn't the refrigerator, but it's the basic same concept. We're up high are a set of doors, and when we open up these doors, inside we've got tray partitions. So these partitions allow us to stack something on edge. So I don't have to reach all the way back up in this deep cabinet. I'm just reaching down to the very bottom corner, grabbing a cutting board or the platter or cookie sheets. It's really easy access to things that we can store on edge. This could be an electric skillet. It could be your George Foreman grill. There's all kinds of things that we can store on edge. Now the trash cabinet I mentioned, it's a standard base cabinet. We have a full shelf, a full drawer at the top, full extension glides, soft close glides. Down below, this is our twin 35-quart bins. So this is going to be trash, it's going to be recycling. This is all a really nice mechanism with a soft close glide, just like just about everything else. So the ideal cleanup zone then is your trash to the left and your dishwasher immediately to the right of the sink. Now when we talk about the door style, the finishes that we want to use, We mentioned using a flat grain oak panel. I know you didn't like that, the look of that rotary veneer where you see the grain pattern repeating. This is a plain slice veneer, as we mentioned. So it's individual flitches of oak that are butted together to create this veneer. Now, the door I'm showing you is the same door style as the Avalon door, but this particular door is being done in quarter sawn oak, which is a much straighter grain. We can do ours in standard red oak, so we get the nice sweeping grain pattern of the oak. As far as the colors, we want to have the dark, rich base cabinets. My suggestion is smoke on oak. This is a nice, rich, dark stain, brownish color, but very, very dark. So it gives us a really rich finish while still allowing some of the grain of the oak to come through. As I show you these samples, I'll upload photographs of them as well. The photographs are going to be a little bit better imagery, but ultimately we're going to need to see them in person. This is just giving a basic idea of what the colors can look like. If you think smoke really isn't achieving that dark finish like we wanted to, this is onyx. So this is a black stain that we could do on oak. So it's almost all the warmth and wood color of the wood is eliminated. This is just black, but the bold grain comes through. Our upper cabinets, the lighter finish that we do, I think the go-to option is white, but let's let some character of the wood come through. This is done in a finish called cottage white sheer, and the sheer implies that this is not a paint, but rather an opaque stain. And you probably can't see it in this image, but when you see the sample in person, what you'll see is that some of the actual wood comes through, the coloring of the wood, in addition to the fact that since it's oak, the grain comes through very bold. Now, if we think the white is a little bit stark, we do have some other alternatives. This is Harbor Mist sheer, which is more of a taupe, kind of a gray finish. Again, we'll see that finish in person. As I move around, you see how the color changes based on the light that it's in. Ideally and ultimately, we'll need to see the finish in person. I think the combination that might work really well when we look at the smoke and Harbor Mist, these two colors go together really well. And then we can start thinking about the gray countertops going along with that as well. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to look through this. And I think this gives us a really good overview of what the kitchen's going to look like. I hope this was informative, and we will talk very soon.